When you learn price action, you're actually developing a hard skill. You want to develop a hard skill because people with hard skills are at the top of the income bracket. A computer programmer has a hard skill. He has learned how to read and write programming languages, and this is a very high paying skill to have because it's a hard skill. Successful traders know how to read a price chart. That's the hard skill that they have learned. Learning price action is what really teaches you how to read a price chart. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can learn to read a price chart so you can take high probability trades every day and learn to increase on the sudden. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So if you're new to trading, you may not really be familiar with price action. You may just think it's a word that we toss around because it sounds good, right? But you may have heard, or if you haven't heard, price action is king. And there's a reason for that. The reason price action is king is because when you learn price action, what you're doing is you're truly learning how to read a price chart. At the end of the day, price action trading is based on the movements in the market, and it's based on your ability to be able to tell what the market is doing. Okay, so a good price action trader will be able to tell when we're in an uptrend. A good price action trader will be able to tell when we're in a downtrend. A good price action trader will be able to tell when the market is in a range, and a good price action trader will have a strategy for each of those market conditions. Okay, also a price action trader will have certain trades that he takes. Right. I've said it before in the past. You may not have seen the video. If you can't put a name on your trade, what are you doing? All right. You're probably gambling. Okay. Or you're just living from indicators, which are lagging indicators, which many times will give you false signals. Okay. But when you learn how to read price action, what happens is you trade the market for the current condition. That minute, that second, it doesn't matter the time frame. If you know how to look for the patterns that occur in the market each and every day, okay, the market moves in a certain way. There's a market cycle, there's a rule of two, and then the market makes certain patterns. There's certain trades. Like I have certain trades that I look for every day. I look for second entries, I look for higher lows, I look for lower highs, I look for rally-based rallies, I look for drop-based drops. If we're in a range, I just fade the top or fade the bottom. And I'm going to show you more when we go to the charts what I mean by that. But the thing about it is when you learn price action, when you truly learn price action and learn a price action strategy, you are developing a real skill. Okay. It's, many people out in the outside world who look at traders think we're gamblers, but price action traders are not gamblers. We have a method to our madness. There's patterns that we're truly looking for that we know happen in the market each and every day. And we can take advantage of that. Okay. Real price action traders know to just trade with trend. Okay. Because big money moves the market and all we're doing is piggybacking off of their movements. So a real price action trader can just sit down, eyeball a price chart, tell you what's going on, tell you what he's looking for, right? And not only that, can wait for the perfect opportunity. A good price action trader can tell you 3-4 bar. I mean, can really predict the future and say, okay, if this happens, if this candle breaks higher, if we bounce off the 21 EMA, this is a second entry long. If this, if that, if then else, right? A price action trader knows the if, the then, and the else. So a good price action trader is going to say, all right, we have bounced off the 21 EMA. We've had 2 legs back. If we get a push higher, that's a second entry long, and I'm going to take it. Okay. So price action is truly a skill. We're not gambling. We're not guessing. We're not living, trying to trade off of lagging indicators. We're going off of the current market conditions, and we're actually reading the price chart. Okay. It's price chart reading. That's why a price action trader can go to any market. A price action trader can be in the binary options market. A price action trader can be in the futures market. A price action trader can be in the stock market. A price action trader can be in the options market. It doesn't matter. As long as there's a price chart, usually with a Japanese candlesticks, a price action trader can read that chart and tell you what's most probable to happen, right? Nobody is going to be right 100% of the time. Nobody has a crystal ball, but if you learn how the market moves, if you learn the market cycle, if you learn the rule of two, if you learn how to look for good signal candles, if you learn how to use a 21 exponential moving average to give you the direction, you have a much higher chance of being successful, okay? Because you're learning a hard skill. And just like the computer programmer in the beginning, give yourself some time to learn it. Understand that you are actually learning a skill, right? Most skills take 2 to 4 years to learn. Trading is no different. Cut yourself some slack, okay? Don't be in a rush. Understand that you're not going to just pick up trading in a day and start winning and beating traders, especially beating price action traders who's been doing this 20 years. Okay. Understand the task you're taking on. If you want to truly become a trader, if you really want to make money from home, if you really want to find success, understand that you need to learn the hard skill of reading a price chart, and it may not happen overnight. Just like you don't become a surgeon overnight. You don't become an architect overnight. You don't become a lawyer overnight. You don't become a computer programmer overnight. All of those professions have hard skills. They've learned hard skills, and they did not do it in 2 weeks. Okay. So give yourself time, understand the game that you're trying to play. Yes, there is unlimited income potential for you, but without developing the hard skill to be successful, chances are you're going to fall into that 90% who think they could just jump into the market and start making money. Okay. With no training, with no practice, with no skill development, with no trading plan, with no strategy. Don't do that. Okay. On this channel, I try to teach people the right way to go about it. And this is a very important video to understand that trading price action, reading a price chart is the skill. Having the ability to read a price chart is the skill that you need to develop to be able to make money. And once you have that skill, once you have the skill down, nobody can ever take that away from you. And again, you can go to any market. You can teach your children, okay? Your children will be able to teach their children. Just like if somebody in the family was a master plumber, that master plumber can teach that trade to everybody else. Trading is the same way. It's a skill. It's a trade. That's really good. That's really a good way to look at it. It's a skilled trade. Okay. Trading in general, price action trading is a skilled trade. And once you learn it, then you can help others learn. Basically, this is what I'm doing on this channel. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the charts today. All right. And what we're going to do, we're going to look at 9 charts altogether. All right. We're going to look at 3 stocks, 3 currencies, and 3 cryptos. And I'm just going to read the chart to show you that price action trading is a hard skill, and the skill is the ability to read a price chart. So I'm going to read 9 charts today, show you every entry that I see, so you can see and understand that learning price action is the key to the trading kingdom. All right. So this is a great time to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. And let's get on over to the charts. All right, guys, we're on the charts now. And so we're just going to look at shoot from the hip here. Nothing is pre-planned. We'll just look at currencies, crypto, and stocks. We'll start at AudiCAD. I don't know what this one is. We'll take the first 3. AudiCAD, what's going on? All right, here we go. This is pretty self-explanatory. We are trending down. You see this beautiful trend down? This is a beautiful trend down. Now we're getting a trend break. It's that simple, right? Now, part of the market cycle, we expect a trend down, trend break, and then a retest to new lows. So I'm not looking to go long here. I'm looking to drop down. I actually would be looking for a sweet spot trade. Just slapping the fib on real quick. Bringing it to the low. This area right here. Yep, right there. That's where I'll be looking for a setup. But also, you need a trend up, trend break retest. So, because this is a clear trend up now. So I want to see a trend up, a trend break, then a retest. I got to see the rule of 2 in both directions. So I got a leg down and a leg up right now. So the way we know this is a trend is because we're making higher highs. This is a low. Excuse me, higher lows. This is a higher low. This is a higher low. This is a higher low. That's a clear sign that we're trending. If I was to use a trend line, boom, we're currently trending up. That's what's currently happening. So as a price action trader, I will be waiting for a trend break, another retest, a new high, and then I would know that market cycle is over, and then we probably would start heading lower. But that's what's happening. Okay, I can look at this price chart and tell you what's currently happening. That's why price action is so powerful. That's why the ability to read a price chart is so powerful, because we trade from what's happening right now. Okay, an indicator lags behind. It's going to tell you what has happened in the past. That doesn't help you. You need to know what's happening right now, especially if you're trading on a 30-minute chart, a 5-minute chart, you know, a minute chart. You need to know what's happening right now, right? You don't need any type of lag in your trade decisions. So that's why having the skill, developing the skill to read a price chart, it's not much more that's more valuable than that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Audi New Zealand, what's happening? Okay, I'll tell you what's happening. We were in a range, we broke out. You may not be able to see that. Let me help you. Okay, I'm gonna say that's the top. Looks good to me. And I'm gonna say this is the bottom, looks good to me. Let me make it bigger, okay? So clear range. What happens when you're in a range? You wanna take range fades. You take the fade off the top, you take the fade off the bottom. So off the bottom right here, boom. Beautiful signal candle, you take that one, comes up to the top. You get, look at all this rejection right off the top. You take that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might get got on that one. You might get got on that one. That was a tough one. But if you take this one, that's a clear one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now we're at the bottom. Also look at the pattern, trend down, trend break, retest the new low. Market cycle, rule of 2 is everywhere. Then off the bottom, you go right here. Boom, that's a easy one up. All right, then you take this beautiful candle right here. We see the little rejection there. Then we push down hard, almost back into the range. You take this one right here, home run all the way to the bottom. Then when we get to the bottom, try to break out, couldn't. Everybody who's using the breakout strategy got trapped right here. Pushed up, closed on its top. Bam, you off to the races. And then you got a low push up, higher low right here that you could have took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Now we back at the top again. What do we do when we're at the top? We fade the range. You take this beauty right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a homer. Or you can wait for the high, lower high right here. Now this signal candle kind of does out. Unfortunately, it did close lower than the one to the left though. So you could go, but that's too much stem for my liking, I'll be honest. But then when it tries to push up, and man, anytime the market gives you rejection like this, where it's nothing but stem left and it nearly closed on this low, we're going lower. You take this one right here, home run. Okay. Then from the bottom, we broke out. Everybody who tried to use a breakout strategy got trapped right here. We push back in. Oops, move the line. Once we push back in, you can take this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a win. Or you can wait for the low. You got a higher low. Look at this beautiful candle. Went lower, trapped everybody again, trying to take the breakout. Pushed up, closed on its top, closed higher than everything to the left. Beautiful, strong candle. Let me move out the way so you can look at that one. Beautiful candle off the bottom of the range. You take that, boom, off to the races. Then when we got to the top, we broke out. Okay, so that's why you don't take breakouts, because you don't know whether it's gonna break out the top or the bottom. You fade the range until a breakout happens. But now let's say you were looking to go short. You may have went short right here on this hammer. You may have got on this one, but hey, you won quite a few before you got, right? You may have got on that one because this is a beautiful candle, I must admit. So you probably did lose this one, and that happens. You're not right every time, right? But let's move on. Did I skip one? Oh, I skipped Audi Swiss. What's going on, Audi Swiss? Okay, nothing major. Trend up, trend down, but you would expect it to have reversed already. So trend up, trend down. This is nothing I'm trying to actually trade. And that's the beauty of price action. I can just eyeball a chart, know whether I want to mess with it or not. That one, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So I'll just move on. Let's look at the Audi dollar. All right, Audi dollar, what do we have? Here was the range. I'm not gonna mark it up this time. Straight across there, straight across there. Then we broke out. Once we break out of the range, then you can start taking trades. You got this push up. This is a trend up, trend break, retest new high. Rule of two. You take this beautiful signal candle right here. That's a win. Then we pull back again. Look, too much stem on that one. Got to kind of let that one go. Pushed up. Man, you could see this is a little higher low, but this is sometimes a strong trend. It's kind of hard to tell, and this is what you call a strong trend. So you actually could just take every red pullback. Every red pullback wins. Everywhere, everyone. Then it ended with a rally base rally. That's how you trade a strong trend. You just take every pullback. But also, let me show you the market cycle in this same run. We got a trend up, trend break, right? What's the market cycle? Retest to new high is what we're expecting. So when you get this low push up, higher low right here, this candle broke higher, back above the EMA, nearly closed on its top. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a win. Then we pull back, but then broke higher again right here. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you got also a low, higher low right here. A little bit too much stem there. A little bit too much stem, but if you take it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, see, it gets you. Ooh, you skate. I mean, you barely skate, depending on how you hit the button. All right. Then you got another one. Low, push up, higher low. Kind of small signal candle, but if you take it, it wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing with this one. High, lower, high. Beautiful signal candle off the EMA, closed on its top. I like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's a homer. And then you end with another low, higher low, beautiful signal candle right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you have it. This was a nice run. This was a nice run. This one gave us, quite a few entries that would have worked. So let's keep reading. All right, Cardona, what you got? Okay, Cardona, we got a trend up, trend break, retest a new high, right? Then, okay, perfect. This is actually perfect. Trend up, trend break, retest a new high. So this market cycle is over. So now what are we expecting? We're expecting that we're gonna go lower, but it was in a range first, all right? So you get the range boxed up. It's in a range first. Now we breaking lower. Once we break out the range, you wait for a breakout pullback entry, which happens right here. We broke out, pulled back, tested it one more time. Look at this falling hammer right here. Ooh wee! Look at this falling hammer right here. You take that for a breakout pullback entry, and that's a home run. All right, Cardona, I see you. Avalanche, what's going on? Avalanche. Kind of messy. I can't call it. I just move on. Bitcoin, what's happening? Well, we're almost to the end of a market cycle. We trended up, trend break. We look for the retest to new high. 1, push back, 2 legs up to a new high. This market cycle is over. I will be looking for Bitcoin to turn here soon. But also, if we come to what's happening currently, trend up, trend break, retesting to new highs. So you keep going long here, because you're expecting another leg of this distance now. So Bitcoin is just on the up, on the up push. Your entry was unfortunately here, but because that signal candle dudded out, low, push up, higher low. Unfortunately, this is your entry that I probably would have skipped, and that was a homer. But that happens. All right, BNB, what are you doing? That's a big range. What's Bitcoin doing? What's Bitcoin OTC doing? Oh, we've had it trend up, trend break, retest the new high. Now we should be expecting to go lower. Look at this leg right here. You got a high, push down, lower high, beautiful signal candle right off the EMA. 1, 2, 3. This would be candle 3. Candle 4 look like it's gonna shoot down in your favor. That would be a great entry to start the down leg, and you should get a trend down, trend break, retest the new lows, going back lower. The market cycle is everywhere. This is how markets move, and price action allows you to see this and read this. Here we go with Apple. Trend down, trend break, 1, trying to make 2 legs down to a new low, but it's looking shaky. It's looking shaky. But once we got under the EMA here, take this one, that's a win. 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 I mean, whoop, I take that back. That last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That last one came back and got you. That's a loss. Apple funny with it, because what's really happening is this thing is trying. We're making lower highs. We're making lower highs, but it's kind of in a rangy fashion. You know, the EMA is truly kind of looking like a roller coaster. So when it looks like that, either trade it as a range fade or don't trade it, right? And that comes with experience. That comes with your skill level of reading a price chart. But when the EMA is looking like a roller coaster and you can't tell exactly what's happening, just move on. Like that American Express, I don't know. Up here we go. I'll tell you what's happening here. What's currently happening is a trend up. Prices are above the EMA, trend break. Now we're trying to retest the new highs. Your entry was right here, low, push up, higher low. This beautiful signal counter here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a win. Now it looks like you're probably going to get another low, push up, higher low above the EMA if this candle stays. And this is what I mean by being able to see what's happening in the future, what's going to happen. If this candle can't get back under the EMA and the next candle shoots up hard green, that is going to be another low, higher low, headed to a target here and here. Can you do that with an indicator? Tell me. Can you predict the pattern that's going to come next by using indicators? You cannot. And that is exactly why price action trading is king. It's exactly, I mean, I cannot make this stuff up. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Trend up, trend down. So our target is here and here. You know what? I might as well make some money. I might as well make some money while I'm teaching this, okay? Let's get it. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. I'm expecting a leg of this distance. We got targets here, here, here. Beautiful signal candle. Close on your top. Too much down. And it gap down. Okay. So unfortunately, I won't get to take a trade for you guys. If it had a close on this top, I would have taken it. That's too much stem for me. Okay. And so, you know, that comes with experience, you know, signal candle theory. It still may work out, but I would have needed this to close higher than the bar to the left for me to feel comfortable to take a trade. And that's why you have to be disciplined, right? You have to be disciplined. You have to be patient, and you take better trades. That way you get better entries. Look at it though. Look at it though. You're only down, and this is exactly why we do 5 minutes too. You know, that first candle could go against us, no problem. It still could work. All right, we'll come back and check on it. Let's see what else we can find. And let's look at, I like Pfizer. Let's look at Pfizer real quick. What are you doing, Pfizer? Beautiful. Trend down. We got trend break, 2 legs up. We're probably coming lower now, all right, to get another leg of this distance. The market cycle is everywhere. If you learn the market cycle, if you learn the rule of 2, you have what you need. If you learn how to use the 21 EMA, you have what you need to start reading a price chart. And when you can read a price chart, you can take this information anywhere, okay? Anywhere that there's a price chart, I could jump over to the Forex right now and do this same thing, okay? So when you have the power of price action, which is truly the ability to read a price chart, then you have a superpower, you know, in the markets, and you can start to trade accordingly. What was that we were looking at? McDonald's? Yeah, it's a little shaky. That's why I didn't take it. But yeah, this Pfizer. So the same thing. Okay, if this candle can't break back above the EMA and this next candle drops down, that's a high, lower high. I'm waiting for it. I'm predicting it. I see it coming ahead of time. We also have a beautiful leg. Look at this. Look at this leg down. That's a beautiful leg. We would be expecting another leg of that distance. And we also have targets of here, here, and down here. Okay. Price action, people. Price action. Let's look at that. McDonald's. When you have price action, you can read a price chart and wait. And if it doesn't trigger, if the trade doesn't trigger, if the setup doesn't happen like it should, don't take the trade. It's that simple. That simple. And you don't get trapped. All right. So that's what I want to show today. I just want to show you how you can scan charts, and with price action, you can take the best, highest probability trades. You can predict what's going to come next. If it comes, you have a trade. If it doesn't, you don't. But price action, the ability to read a price chart, is the skill. Okay, so this is a great time to like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you guys. I hope this really opened up your eyes to developing the hard skill of price action trading. All right, learn how to read a price chart and everything changes. All right, I appreciate you guys. I'm signing off. My name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.